Hey there, I'm Akash and you're watching Tic Tac Tech. Now March is said to be a magical month for everyone who is hoping to buy a high-end smartphone. Here are 5 super phones that are coming out during the month. The HTC One M9 was one of the best smartphones ever made. The new HTC One M9 will be its successor and it's expected to arrive in 2 sizes. The smaller phone will have a 5-inch display while the larger device will have a 5.9-inch display. Expect high-end processing with a Snapdragon 810 chip and 3GB of RAM along with Android Lollipop, a 20.7 megapixel rear shooter and a 13 megapixel front shooter, all of which is cased in a gorgeous aluminum body. Pricing is expected to be nothing short of Rs 45,000. The Galaxy S6 represents Samsung's attempt at reviving fallen sales. For specs, you should expect this flagship smartphone to have a Quad HD display, an Exynos 7420 octa-core 64-bit chip, a 20 megapixel rear camera with optical image stabilization, Android 5 Lollipop with a newer toned-down version of TouchWiz UI, and an iPhone 6-like fingerprint scanner. According to details from the Sony email leak incident, the Xperia Z4 was supposed to make an appearance in the upcoming Bond movie Spectre. Expected specifications included a 5.2-inch Full HD display, a 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 CPU with 4GB RAM, Android 5 Lollipop, a 20.7 megapixel rear camera with optical image stabilization, and much more. Huawei would be officially ditching the Ascend sub-brand on March 1st, making the older Mate 7 the last device to carry the moniker. At the same time, the company will unveil the Mate 8, which will also be the company's first flagship minus the Ascend title. Expected specifications include a 6-inch 1080p display, a 1.8 GHz quad-core Cortex A15 CPU with 3GB of RAM, Android 4.4.2 KitKat, a 30 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. The older Lenovo Vibe Z3 Pro featured some top-notch specs and solid design. Similarly, the upcoming Lenovo Vibe Z3 Pro is expected to be another beast in the making. It's expected to have a 5.5-inch Quad HD display with a resolution of 2560 x 1440, an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 CPU, 4GB of RAM, a 16 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, and a tricolor LED flash.